Hello friends, welcome to YouTube channel of Ims Kanpur. Today we'll discuss CAT 2024 slot 1 PYQ, and here comes the first set. I would suggest before looking at the solution, try solving this set for 7 to 10 minutes. Comparatively, I would say it's an easy set. Let's read the information and then we can discuss the set. So there are 6 web surfers, M, N, O, P, X, and Y. Each had 30 stars, which they distributed among 4 bloggers A, B, C, and D. So every surfer has to distribute 30 stars among these 4 bloggers. The number of stars received by A and B from the 6 web surfers are shown in the given below. So out of A, B, C, D, A and B, how many stars they receive from each surfer has been given by this particular graph. So I think first thing is we have to figure out a way where we can write the information in very structured manner. So the best way again would be to make a simple table. So in row wise, I will write the name of surfers. And in column wise, I'll write the name of bloggers. And now my job is to figure out as in which surfer gave how many stars to each one bloggers. And it is clearly written that every surfer can distribute 30 points. Each surfer can distribute 30 points. So I think 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, and 30. Now let's look at the further information. So if you decode this table, I think from M, A has received how many stars? This value is 10. Because it clearly says the number of stars received by the bloggers from the surfer were all multiple of 5 including 0. So it could be 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. So now I can see from the graph that A is written by this black color. So A is receiving 10 star from M while B is receiving 0. N is receiving 25 and B is receiving 0. From O, I think both of them are receiving 0. P, A is getting 5 and B is getting 25. And from X, both of them are receiving 0. So I'm simply interpreting this graph 5 and 20. Right? So this guy has to give 20 more because he has distributed 10 start between A and B. Now rest 20 has to be distributed between C and D. And similarly, we can interpret. Let's go to the next part. The total number of stars received by the bloggers was same. Every blogger got equal number of stars. Now total star distributed by all the 6 surfer is 180. Now you can distribute equally among 4 bloggers. So it turns out to be 45, 45, 45 and 45. Now let's look at the sum of A, 10 plus 25, 5 and 5. So this is okay. B again 25 plus 20, 45. So again, whatever the way we have to distribute, we have to ensure that the row wise summation has to be 30 and the column wise summation has to be 45. Each blogger received a different number of stars from M. Now M has given different star to everyone. So now 0 and 10 is gone. Maybe he can give 5 as well as 15 because you have distribute 20. So two different value has to be 5 and 15. So one of them will give 5 and another will get 15. Then it says 2 surfers gave all their star to a single blogger. Who could be those 2 surfer? O. O has given 0, 0 because M, N, P and Y cannot give all the 30 stars to only one blogger. It can only happen for O as well as X. Now if O gives all the 30 stars to, let's take C, in that case X will give all the 30 star to D. So that's how we have to interpret the situation, right? Now let's go further. D received more star than C from Y. Now Y has to give only 5 more star because they already given 25 to A and B together, so 5. And since D got more, so D will get 5 and Y will get 0. Now it says that O and X, those are the 2 surfer who gave all 30 points to one blogger. So now there are 2 possibilities. Either so I'm trying to change my color and making 2 possibilities. The first possibility, like O distribute all of his 30 star to C. In that case, D will get 0. This is one of the possibility. Now P in both the cases will give 0, 0 because he has already given us 30. Now in this case, X will give 30 stars to D and maybe 0 to X. Now that's one case. Now N can give only 5 star and M has to give 15 and 5. Now in this case, C can get 15 because if he get 5, then he needs 10 from here. So I think C would get 15, right? And while M will give 5 to D, and N will also give rest of the 5 to 0. So this is one of the scenario. And if I make another scenario by changing the color, so the reverse case is wherein O gives 0 to C, while gives 30 to D. So this case gets reversed. 30, X will give us 30 stars to C, while 0 to D. Again, Y will definitely get 5, 0, 0. Here the only thing will happen, like this guy will get again 15, because if you have to make C 45, then he has to get 15 from C. So this case is not going to change. The only change that I could see in terms of O giving 30 to C and X giving 30 to D, or it could be vice versa. And that's it. I think now we are good to solve each and every question of this set. So let's go one by one. The first question is, this question we could have done earlier itself. What is the total number of stars received by D? Has to be 45. The reason is because everybody is getting equal number of stars, so this value has to be 45. So I think for question number 1, your answer has to be 45. Second question is, what was the number of stars received by D from Y? D from Y has to be 5. That is fixed because of condition number 5. So option A is the correct answer for the next question. Go to the question number 3. How many surfer distributed the star among exactly 2 bloggers? Now, M is distributing a star to 3 bloggers. N is distributing it to. O is to 1. P is again to 2. X is again to 1. And Y is to 3. So there are 2 people, N and P, who are distributing their stars to exactly 2 bloggers. So the answer for this question is going to be 2. And which of the following can be determined with certainty? The number of stars received by C from M. C is getting 15 stars from M. So first statement is definitely certain. The second statement says the number of stars received by D from O. D from O is not fixed. D can get 0 as well as 30. So only first statement we can talk about certainty. The option B is going to be the correct answer. So this is set number 1.